Okay. Hi YouTube, Wolfman here. And today I'm doing a video on my theory of who one of the three Jokers are. Now, they said that the big revelation of the Joker is going to be one that you're not expecting. I've heard theories that it's Rorschach. I've heard theories that it's a comedian. I'm sorry, but I don't see either one of those being the Joker. The main reason being is because the Joker is insane. Rorschach is already insane in terms of his obsessions and everything. The comedian is insane because he thinks everything is a joke. That life is a joke. So I can't honestly see either one of these being the Joker because they're too obvious. They are far too obvious for them to be the Joker. So my theory being that one of the three Jokers is Night Owl. Now the reason why I say Night Owl is because look at the Joker in terms of his intelligence. Look at the Joker in terms of his fighting ability. Look at Joker in the terms of his knowledge of traps. Look at the Joker in his knowledge of gadgets. All of which fit nothing for the comedian who is a Marine. And he's not very smart. Marines aren't trained to be intelligent. Marines are trained to kill. Period. Rorschach doesn't have the knowledge of gadgets necessary. He doesn't know traps and booby traps well enough. So to say it's either one of them is just a no-go for me. Because he's the Joker. He's very intelligent. He has a knowledge of traps and chemicals that next to nobody knows about except for scientists. Who is the only one besides Amadeus in, I think that's the name, I might be missaying that. And I apologize to any of you Watchmen fans. I've only ever seen the movie. I haven't really read the comic. I heard it was really good, but it's not my type of superhero thing. Sorry. Apologies. But the only other person that it could be was the main bad guy of the Watchmen universe. So, come on. Really? Rorschach? And the comedian. I'm sorry, but those just don't make sense to me. I mean, the theories I've heard are really well thought out. They're really well laid together. They're great theories. But just not right in my eyes. Now, look at Night Owl. Night Owl may not be the greatest detective, but by far in skill is on par or parallel to Batman. And then his knowledge of gadgets, his knowledge of chemistry, they all fit the Joker. Think about this. We're watching the universe with Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan is the god of that universe. God. Alright? So you take that, coupled with the fact that he has molecular matter manipulation. He can literally arrange the very fabric of time and space however he so chooses. Why would he bring back somebody that he killed? Rorschach. Why would he help the comedian? They hated each other. I mean, doesn't make any sense to me. But Night Owl, on the other hand, him and Dr. Manhattan, while being at odds, still had some sort of terminal agreement and everything. Sorry, another had some sort of agreement towards one another. At least that I can remember. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. It's been a while since I've really heard anything about the comics. So I from what I remember. But logically speaking, I think Dr. Manhattan's like, okay, I'm done with this world. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go and explore new things. Flashpoint happens. From Flashpoint, he reaches in and takes 10 years away from all of the superheroes. Who's to say he hasn't messed with the DC universe during Final Crisis and Convergence and other world-changing events? Who knows how long the universe for Watchmen was there before the DCU? So, who's to say he hasn't messed with it before? We don't know. We have no idea. So, say he's got tired of it, and he took all of the remaining members, all of the remaining living members of the Watchmen, and sent them over to the DCU. They're already there. What would they do? They're in a world where they're not necessary. Because we have Superman, we have Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern. Come on. Why would we need the Watchmen in the DCU? Except to be villains. Now, Rorschach's dead. Disintegrated. Yeah, part of the theory is maybe he wasn't disintegrated. Maybe he just got sent to the DCU, another plane of existence, and his mind crashed, trying to cope with everything. No, I don't like it. The whole reason why Rorschach started his entire thing in The Watchmen was because he saw the dead, rotting corpse of the comedian. Boom, 2 theories out the window right there, at least in my opinion. I mean, like I said at the beginning of this video, they are great, amazing theories. Very well thought out, very well put together, very wrong, in my opinion. That's just one man's opinion. Just one man's. And I know there are probably a couple people out there that agree with me that these people cannot be the Joker. I mean, actually, they very well could be. Either one of them could very well be the Joker. Think about, like, they point out a lot of good things, a lot of good facts. Like, there's actually a video that has 5 facts between the Joker and Rorschach, just to, connect them a little bit better. But it just doesn't fit me. But Night Owl has the qualifications, the tactile skill, and the knowledge to be at least one of the 3 Jokers. And it's already been revealed that nobody knows the true backstory of the Joker. Nobody knows the true history. And now compounded onto that, the fact that they have 3 different Jokers in the DC universe, at least one of them could be one of those 2 characters. I wouldn't doubt it. But Night Owl just makes more sense to me. He comes back and he sees Batman. He's in Gotham. The equivalent of the Watchmen universe city. I cannot for the life of me remember the name. Forgive me, I'm sorry. As I said, I'm not the biggest Watchmen fan. But Night Owl just fits the bill for me. He does. Here are the reasons why. Both him and Joker are tactically intelligent. They can fight. Joker's been depicted as holding his own against Batman, who was trained in many different martial arts over his years, over his entire lifetime. Over his years as Batman, he has been trained in many different martial arts. The Joker being a street brawler, I'm sorry, a street brawler can't handle that. I myself am a martial artist. So, go back in the living room. Sorry, that's my daughter, guys. So, to have the confidence and skill to face off against a fighter such as Batman, you have to have at least on par skill. You have to have skill at least on par or just subpar to even be able to stand a chance against somebody like Batman if you're a normal human. Part 2. The intelligence. The Joker is insanely intelligent. I mean, insanely intelligent. So much so that it has caused his mind to fracture. The person that I think of that comes to almost the level of intelligence that the Joker has is Night Owl. Because Night Owl has tactile skill as far as fighting goes. Now the Joker's really goofy about his fighting. He really is. The Joker is extremely goofy, but that's just to throw you off. Think about how many times he has come toe-to-toe with Batman and has gotten away. That shows skill and intelligence. 2. Knowledge of gadgetry and chemicals. Rorschach had nothing to do with gadgetry at all. Nothing. And as far as the comedian goes, he used guns. Yeah, sure. The Joker uses guns, but he primarily uses joke guns on the most part. In the living room. No, in the living room. I'm sorry, I'm having a little mini argument with my daughter. So he didn't use actual gadgets. He used grenades and guns. That's as much as I can remember that he's ever used. He's never done anything with chemicals, at least nowhere near chemistry level. Night Owl can. Night Owl has that kind of intelligence. Night Owl has on par or close to Batman's skill in fighting. So who's to say he hadn't been there? He sees Batman and he dons the Red Hood to see if Batman is actually able to be, that city's protector. If Night Owl sees that he can't, Night Owl takes his place. If he sees that he can, Night Owl leaves him alone. Brings him. Now this is taken from another part of the theory that I saw. The only thing is I'm replacing Rorschach with Night Owl. So he dons the Red Hood. It's all he can really find. It's all he can really find. And there are multiple stories of the Red Hood. So, take your mind away from the Killing Joke, where the Red Hood was basically really first depicted, and let's go to 0 Year. That version of the Red Hood, where it's multiple people wearing the Red Hood. Who's to say Night Owl didn't go a little crazy coming to a new universe, seeing somebody who's kind of like him, but goes to a little bit more extremes. He has the mentality of Rorschach. And Night Owl's just like, how can this be real when, he's like me, he has intelligence like me, he has skills like I do. But It doesn't make sense to me. Let's see how far he's willing to go. So he starts getting people and blackmailing them into becoming part of the Red Hood gang. Batman corners him, drops him into a vat of acid. He becomes the Joker. There you go. I mean, it's a simple, straightforward theory. The fact is, it's still a theory. I could very well be wrong, and the other guys could very well be right. But they could very well be wrong, and I very well could be right. It's all what the DC universe wants to do. It's all about the writers. In the end, there's nothing we as the readers and fans can really do about it. So, in my opinion, with my theory, the Joker is Night Owl. Night Owl fits the bill better than anybody else in terms of skill, tactile intelligence, knowledge of gadgets, and knowledge of chemistry. All of that leads to Night Owl. Rorschach was a great detective and a little obsessive, kind of insane to begin with. The comedian, way too obvious of a target. Way too obvious. And here's something to point out. Batman in DC Rebirth issue number 1 finds the comedian's pin buried in his wall. This is from them, the writers, trying to get a clue as to who the Joker could be. Now, it can't be the comedian. The comedian's dead. Yeah, Dr. Manhattan can bring him back, but Dr. Manhattan hates the comedian. Rorschach grabbed the pin, but the last person to have the pin was Night Owl. Night Owl was the last person to have the comedian's pin. Think about that. Night Owl has the pen, comes to this world, becomes the Joker, and has the pen. I'm sorry, but that's world-class evidence to me right there. I don't know about you guys. But again, just my opinion. Now let's take away everything else I just said. Okay? It's Night Owl. As far as I'm concerned, it's Night Owl. Neglecting the fact that the Joker is tactically intelligent, like Batman, and Night Owl, has fighting skills on par with that Batman, like Night Owl, has knowledge of gadgets and chemicals, like the Joker and Batman. But without all that, Night Owl was the last person to have the comedian's pen. Yes, he buried it with him. He buried the comedian's pen with the comedian at the end of Watchmen. But who's to say that Dr. Manhattan didn't rewrite history? He's very capable of it. He's extremely capable of it. He's God. I've already explained this earlier in the video. He's God. But let's say he rewrites history and sends all of the remaining Watchmen to the DC universe right before he throws the pen into the grave. So Night Owl still has the pen. Comes to our world, snaps. Even if, that's just another story for the Joker that he made up, or that, one of the Jokers went through. Even if it wasn't Night Owl that fell Night Owl seems the most likely to be one of the three Jokers to me, because one little fact that so far everyone has neglected. The only person, the only two people Dr. Manhattan actually cares about is the only one person he actually cares about is Silk Spectre, the daughter of the comedian. Now, somebody used that in their theory that, he knows that the comedian is the new Silk Spectre's father, so he brought the comedian back because he has a reason to like the guy. Dr. Manhattan never liked the guy. Never had a reason to like that guy. Even with, Silk Spectre being his daughter. Never liked him. So, but him and the comedian, not the comedian, stop on the comedian right now because I'm just talking about him and Night Owl have a common interest with Silk Spectre. Because Silk Spectre kind of goes for Night Owl in the movie, at least from what I remember. So that puts them on common ground. The only one person in the entire world that Dr. Manhattan likes, Dr. Manhattan even remotely cares about, is Silk Spectre. Now, she wants somebody else. He wants to give her a great life. He wants her to be happy. He wants her to be provided with something. Go back and live for a minute. He wants her to be provided with something that he can't give her. Now, instead of letting them live a happy life together, he sends both of them to the DCU, knowing what's going to happen to the world as it stands. So Spectre eventually dies. Night Owl goes crazy, tries to get Batman to either be a better hero, and fails, and his mind cracks. These are all just different versions of the same theory. The theory with the comedian, the theory with Rorschach, my theory, they are all exactly the same theory. Just different characters proposed in different ways under different circumstances. But the one key fact is everything revolves around Dr. Manhattan. Every single theory. So, my theory is it's Night Owl. But hey, we could all be wrong. And the Joker is just, I don't know, the Joker is just being the Joker. We may never know. And if they honestly do give him a true backstory, where it just takes away from the character himself, I don't think they will ever honestly give us a solidified backstory for the Joker. Because the Joker is too important as a character to be left as anything but ambiguous. So, leave me comments in the section. Leave me comments below. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to bring this video to an end. As always, stay safe.